Hey everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is DeLadysigner, and after getting COVID last year, finishing our tropical franchise mode series, and starting my new job at the beginning of this year, it's finally time to jump back into our Eco Island Park series in Planet Zoo. Thank you all so much for your patience. I obviously do hope you are all doing very well, and you all had a great holiday season last year, and I truly hope you guys are excited for the return of our Eco Island Park series on the channel. Please do let me know in the comments down below and leave a like at this video if you do. And if you are new to the channel, a very warm welcome to you, and thank you so much for joining us on our tropical Eco Island Park adventure. And don't forget to subscribe, of course, to not miss out on any Planet Zoo content that we make on the channel. Now, without further talking, let's first do a little round to check upon all the animals and how they're doing. So let's first go right over here. I think we have the Red Pandas, and they have one more little offspring before Milo and Lumi are about. I don't actually know if we can rehome them. We have Milo here, which is an elderly already. Hi, cutie. And where is... oh, look at that. So we have Lumi right over here, which is also an elderly, obviously. So she is 15.1 years old. And I'm just super excited because here we have Lilo, the combination of the name of Milo and Lumi. And Lilo is going to be the one that we are going to keep in our zoo to make sure that we can keep breeding red pandas in our zoo, and I just love it. Lilo is so pretty and so adorable, so that is going to be super exciting. Moving on here to the African penguin. I want to just check this again because this is just so cool. Oh, actually, I still need to redo this on the interior. I'm not entirely happy with this animal talking point, even though it does fit. Just look at these shops here. It's so cool. I love the blue towels. And then we have a really cool viewing here on all the African penguins that are swimming. Oh, that's so cool. But obviously we have like tons of babies in here that are not able to swim just yet. So we just go up here. We have a cool view here from this view. What are these guests looking at? Is that all to the African penguins here? I guess so. I guess they are. I wonder if you are seeing that much. So we have like tons of little baby penguins in here. Just look at them all wiggling. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, hi. Who are you? I'm not gonna go over all the names. We have Kaya and Flipper right over here. All these cute names. Look at this little one. Oh, the noises that they make is just so adorable, isn't it? Oh, the whole family together right over here. Oh, wait, was someone just hitting that one? Oh, that was so funny. But yeah, they also have like these cute little nests here and stuff. I do really love that. So if we just go down right over here, we can go to the Amur leopards. Also still an area I love so much. I just want to remind myself again from everything that we built. Yeah, we have an entrance here to the viewing domes of the Amur leopards. And then here we can go in. We have an information stand. Are people still complaining here about the information stand? It's too expensive. All right, okay. So we need to lower the prices here so people will start buying adoption packs and stuff, because that's a good thing, right? I mean, we want them to buy these adoption packs. I just hope this is not too expensive. Or do people also complain about that because there is no umbrella, or no umbrella, there's no ATM, I mean, around? I actually don't know. There is an ATM on the inside, I think. If we just go in here, this really cool indoor area. Oh man, this is so cool. Oh, look at that animal talk. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I did use the free build mod to put down the I think you're in. Oh, look, there he is. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah, we need to look into that. little restaurant area. Yeah, there are ATMs here, so it's definitely not that guests do not have enough money or not an option to get some more money. Oh man, I just love this area so much. But yeah, we need to do something about that animal talk, I guess. Okay, so this is an area we still need to work on. There are ATMs outside here as well, so why are they even complaining? Przewalski's horse habitat. Ah, we will miss Checker so much. Like, he definitely was my most favorite horse from all of it, but it is what it is, I guess. So we have Lucky, which is about to get offspring in the next year. And then we have the beautiful Joy, who is also about to get offspring in year 55. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So, oh, yeah, we are going to get a nice horse family in this zoo at some point, but it's gonna take some time, I guess. But I just love this habitat so much. Look at all the pretty flowers. Like, it's tropical and dense, but yet open. I really like it. So there's a viewing gallery right over here, but first we go to this corner. So we have butterflies and like the giant tortoise walking around here as well. I'm still so bummed about the fact that they are not able to like get into the water like they do in reality. I hope that will be changed someday still, but I doubt it will. We have some exhibits here. These are all being managed and all, so that is definitely not going to be something we really need to look into. Oh, look, this animal talk is working well, but this one is... No, I think I did lower this one as well into the ground. So yeah, it doesn't always happen if you use the free built mod and put like the animal talks into the ground. For those wondering and new to the channel, I barely use mods. This is pretty much the only thing that I do, and I use it also to put back the water because it's super hard to have a diorama mode like this with an island if you want to do anything with the water. Just look at this little one. Who are you? Oh, I can't click you. Oh, thanks to all the grass in here, unfortunately. Who is this? Can we click you? No, we can't. Oh, that's such a pity. What, you are walking very close to the ground. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we have a little Olive. She's so adorable. They all are so adorable. And they're not really stressed or anything, right? No, everything is going super well. So that is just amazing. So we can go around here. We have a little shop here. Eco-friendly memento. Oh, that's right. Eco-tastic hats. Oh, I love these names. If you do have more names, definitely do keep them coming, guys. Oh, the Taz Devil restaurant. Yes, poor Taz, who we lost. One of the first Tasmanian devils. It's so unfortunate that they are not getting super old. But well, we still have some things to remind them of, I guess. Educational area here. Who do we have? Taylor. Taylor doing the Tasmanian Devil talk, educating our guests of these beautiful, funny animals that we have in here. So we have Tiggy and her boyfriend. I actually totally forgot the name. Who do we have in here now? Tiggy and Lucifer, of course, with Dracula and Rascal being the babies. These guys are just so hilarious, aren't they? I love the noises that they make. They're so funny. I really do wish we would see the birth animation a lot better, but unfortunately we're not so lucky in our Eco Island Park seeing that. You're making so much noise! Where are the others? Oh, there is a little one. Oh, there's another little one. Who's that? Who do we have here? Rascal. Hi, cutie. I don't know about you guys. I just love the Tasmanian Devils so much. They're just so cute. I really love these guys ever since we started this Eco Island Park. So yeah, we have the research center here. With another... Is that the same? Oh, that's also Taylor. Yes, that's also Taylor. So he went up here to do another talk. We have a lot of education here about the devil facial tumor disease of the Tasmanian devils. We talk about that as well in the episode where we first add them And we have some webcams. I don't think they're really connected. I think these are just images, but just so you know. Oh man, it's so much fun to be back. Like, it took some time. I also had a little, how you say that? A little burnout, I guess, from Eco Island. So it was a good thing to just take a little break. And now we're able to work on this zoo again. We don't have our tropical franchise mode series anymore. That one is completely finished. So yeah, we have time now to do these videos, some update videos, ranking videos, etc. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little bit different now. I do have a daytime job for most days of the week. So yeah, I don't have that much time anymore comparing to when I did this for a living. But it's fine. It's fine. Hopefully we are able to make a beautiful tropical island zoo here. And just finish this series as well with like just being super proud. Like the tropical franchise mode series was definitely also so much fun to see all the progress and stuff. And yeah, after this one, we can start something new, or maybe I will already start something new at some point earlier before ending this one. I don't know. We shall wait and see, but I'm just very happy that for now, the focus will be on our Eco Island Park and these amazing animals. We are getting offspring here, yes, as well. So we have Aziza and Akin, and they are getting a baby in year 53, which is just amazing. Are you going to use any of these mud pools? Oh, look how dirty you are. Aren't they freaking gorgeous? I keep saying it. The white rhino is even more amazing, but the black rhino definitely does look good. They did do some updates on it, I think, the past few months with changing how they walk a little bit, making it more realistic. Like, I don't know much about these animals, but I'm sure there are people out there watching right now that do know. Like, they did change a little bit of these animals. But they're just fantastic, aren't they? Alright, let's just continue our walk here, because we can go all the way here. This is their indoor habitat of the rhinos, and we can go all the way here, up here. And this is the spot where we're going to work on today. So we're going to add the Smock-Lot otter and the Malaysian tapir. So yeah, this is going to be exciting because that is going to be the last habitat for this tropical building before we're able to, well, fix everything and finish it all off, because it's such a mess on the outside still. The Gibbon and orangutan habitat. Fantastic habitat with like a mountain and waterfall. Oh, look at that. Who was that again? Yin and Yang we had, but I don't know. Yang. That's Yang. I can't remember all the names anymore. Yin and Yang. And there should also be babies in here. And orangutans, but I'm not entirely sure where the orangutans are. They could be walking somewhere here on this lower level, having some more privacy. Oh, look at that. Who do we have here? We have Louis. Oh, that's right. King Louis. Enjoying a little nap here. Taking some privacy from all the guests, because it's quite busy in our zoo. Is that Ying or is that Lalita? That's a little baby. Hi, cutie. So yeah, we have Lolita in here as well. And this is Bulan, the baby orangutan. Oh, there's your mommy, Daisy. Wow, that's amazing. So we are able to see all of these cuties. Are you going to play with that ball? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Oh man, this is so incredible. Okay, so let's continue right over here. Like, we still have a lot of work to do here. But then we have the Komodo dragon habitat. A habitat I think is also so cool. So it does have 2 levels. This level is obviously for the guests to see the Komodo dragons. Oh, look at that. There is one walking right over here. Who are you? Ratu. And Raja is probably downstairs. I'm guessing, and all the babies are because we have tons of babies. Oh, there's one little baby. Look at you. Oh, you're so pretty. So there's one at least sleeping here. Is the rest downstairs? We can just check. Look. Oh, there is another baby coming up here. Like we did clean up the backstage habitats and areas. Like obviously I'm not gonna put down a lot of stuff here just for the space requirements, but yeah, it does look just clean and nice here, I guess. And the same goes for the orangutans. Like this still we need to work on, but look, we have quite a nice space now here. Also giving the animals a little bit of extra room, I guess, to make sure that they're able to walk around, because the space is not always meeting the space requirements if I would not do that. So yeah, okay, perfect. We can go right over here to the latest additions and the latest inhabitants who say, how do you say that? We have the Scimitar horned Oryx. These beautiful animals. They are sharing a habitat together with the Dama Gazelle. Look at this gorgeous creature. Definitely some underrated animals, guys. We need some love for these animals. And we got the Oceania Animal Pack. So we have the Saiga in here. The most funny looking animal of the game, if you ask me. And they're cute in a way. Just love the nose. Where is the male? The male has a bigger nose, right? Yes, here we go. I did already name these guys, so thank you all so much for all the name suggestions. Are they? Oh my gosh, we're so lucky. Oh, that's so cute. That noise that they make. So we have Trunky right over here and Sandy is about to get offspring in year 54 from now. And just pause for a second. We have Yaya and Wiggle right over here. So thank you all for the name suggestions. Absolutely love it. Keep the name suggestions coming for all these animals and their offspring, guys, because obviously we always need animal names, especially also for the African penguin, because they breed like nuts. Well, nuts. It goes quite fast, I feel. So definitely make sure to bring in all those name suggestions. And also, if you want a staff member to be named after you and work in our Eco Island Park, definitely also make sure to share your first name in the comments down below. Oh gosh, I think she is looking for a toilet. Where do we have a toilet here? Is that... yeah, there's one toilet right over here actually. But there isn't anything here, but I'm sure in the future we will help you with that. But apologies for running around having to pee. But yeah, now that we're here, you know what? I feel like it's time to just start working on this area and make sure that we are able to welcome the Asian small-clawed otter and the Malaysian tapir. So let's do it. Now, unfortunately, I have been building today on this habitat, but it turns out I just don't have enough time to finish off this habitat. So in this video, we are only going to add the Asian small-clawed otter, and we're only going to finish half of the habitat. Having a new job a few days a week is definitely a little bit challenging for me to try and combine it so far with also making sure I have episodes. Now, Eco Island Park is definitely a very big series, or at least all the episodes. Normally it took me a few days, so yeah, I really have to try and make sure that things are not taking too much of my time, with unfortunately less editing. But also, in general, I just don't have that much time. Well, you know, I could just make sure that an episode only takes like 1 or 2 hours, but that means I will need to leave out a lot of the details that I want to add. So yeah, it's either like, okay, builds are going to be a lot more simple and a lot more plain, or I'm going to choose to maybe make 2 episodes for one habitat from now on. I think along the way, the longer I have my new job and the longer I try to manage my time and also just have some time off during the week, obviously, I will probably get better in this and things will go a lot smoother. But for now, we just have to deal with this, I guess. But when I started working on this area, I actually didn't really think like, oh yeah, this is not going to work out. I did think like this is probably going to be way too small. So we have like this big water area on the outside of the building, which I in the beginning said like I wanted to use for the gharials, which I'm not really sure if we're still going to add them, because the habitat for the Asian small-clawed otter and the tapirs is going to take a lot more space than I initially thought. So I am going to include that water area that you see on the outside to this habitat. And the more I started working on this habitat, the more I realized that this is definitely going to take me a lot more time. And I also did try to finish off a little bit more of the outside of the tropical house. So I was not only working on the habitat itself, because I also want to give the vibe and the feeling of the whole surroundings, how it's going to look and stuff. And also that round circle that I created that is coming from the roof pretty much going to that lower viewing gallery at the water area. It was quite a struggle to know like how to finish off the whole area and to make it all look well. So yeah, that also definitely took me a lot more time than I initially thought. But I am definitely very happy with how this area has turned out, even though it was a little bit struggling to see how I'm going to close it off, because we obviously want to make sure to avoid that the tapir or the otters are able to escape from this habitat via that weird shaped round roof thing. So yeah, I had to close it off and just try a few things here and there to see like how am I going to make this all look nice and neatly connected without hiding too many things. But the time and effort I put into it definitely was worth it. Now, I did put down some viewing domes into the water, as you can tell from the speed build. But the only problem is, and I will show that also later on when we're going to do the tour, is that I actually have no idea where I want to put down the entrance of the viewing domes, because I totally forgot that you cannot connect these like you can do with shops or like staff buildings. You can't make them float. So I need to make sure that there is an area where I'm still able to hide away this viewing dome entrance while still being able to connect it. And in all honesty, I just really don't know if I will be able to find a nice spot for it apart from like adding it on the side of the whole tropical house, which I think is just not going to look very well. So yeah, the initial thought was to have viewing domes giving the guests like this underwater viewing experience, because there's not really going to be an underwater viewing gallery. Like that was my initial thought to do for like the indoor area, but it's just way too small for that, unfortunately. So I thought the viewing domes would be like a perfect idea to actually have still an underwater viewing gallery without it actually being a viewing gallery, but the guests can still experience it, you know what I mean? So yeah, we do have the viewing domes, but at this point, I'm not entirely sure yet if I am really able to squeeze in this viewing dome entrance somewhere around this building. And as I said, like I will show you guys at the end of this video why or what space we do have left. That being said, I am very excited to see like the entrance of the tropical house almost being done. Like obviously we're going to add some more details here and there, and there are still a lot of walls missing, especially on the side of the Asian otters and the tapirs, but that is obviously not finished yet. But also on the other side for the Komodo dragons, we still need to work on the edges and the walls and stuff. Not entirely sure if I'm going to keep everything open. That was not my initial plan, so I probably will close it off here and there still. But the building itself is definitely getting into a really nice shape. Now, I also did try to play around a little bit with like the grass panels or the plant panels, you know what I mean, from like the Aquatic pack or the Conservation pack. But the problem I had, like, because I initially wanted to have the roofing completely green or something like that, because, well, this is an eco-friendly park and this is going to help with, like, especially in this tropical island, for the heat that is around this building and inside of this building. So having like plants or grass or whatsoever on your roofings is definitely going to help to keep the building cooler. But I was playing around a little bit with that and I just didn't really like how it was looking, especially like that sloped roofing. My first plan really was to make that grassy or with plants or anything like that, but I did some tests and I just really didn't like how it was looking. So yeah, I'm going to change my plans here. I'm not going to make a green roof here. It's just not, in my opinion, going to benefit the beauty of this big modern building. So yeah, hopefully you guys can forgive me. Now, obviously, we do have to make sure that we have like this entrance area for the tapirs and the Asian small-clawed otters to go from the inside to the outside, so they will only have a way to swim here. Now, I did not test this opening area that we're creating with the tapirs, so we have to wait and see if it also is big enough for that. But at least I can confirm that it is big enough for the Asian small-clawed otter to swim through here. Even though this Asian small-clawed otter would probably also be able to deep dive from there, but the Malaysian tapir obviously is not. I'm not entirely sure how well it's going to look to have the tapir swimming around at this outside area, so it could still be that I'm just like, yeah, well, you know what, I'm just closing off the outside area so the tapirs can only stay on the inside and the otters are also able to go to the outside of this area. But it's very nice to see the viewing gallery at the front now definitely getting some shape. So we're using a lot of the plastic pieces around here and just the simple metal fences to close it all off and to make sure that the guests are not going to fall into the water. We're going to use the glass windows from the top layer here as well to give it some more bright daylight coming into the building. I think especially for this main entrance and this front, I really do like it to have some more glass panels here, even though I first wanted to close off most of the things. I actually find it a lot more interesting to make sure that the plants that we are going to add, the tropical plants, will flow, how you say that, like they will blend in very nicely from the main entrance going all the way to the inside. So the mulch will be on the inside and the outside. So yeah, you can see some windows, but it almost feels like you're still on the outside or on the inside, if that makes any sense. And we are also using the same doorways, the PVC curtains that we also did with the other entrance that we created that you can reach from pretty much from the volcano. So when you walk all the way from the, I wanted to say jaguars, but it's the Amur leopard habitat, all the way over the volcano, and then you will pass by the Przewalski's house, and then there will be like this first tropical house entrance that people can enter. It's the first entrance that we created for this building. And I pretty much just duplicated those curtains as well for this entrance and adjusted them to make sure that they also fit in nicely at this front of the main entrance this is. So they are a little bit higher, but other than that, they pretty much look the same. But I do really like how these curtains are looking, even for a main entrance. I think it looks quite nice. And then obviously we're going to add a lot of rocks and stuff on the edges to make sure that the gas will not fall down. We're also closing of the open area that you see underneath the path. We obviously are going to add a lot more tropical trees and stuff at the front here at the viewing gallery of the Asian small-clawed otter and that path that is leading towards that main entrance. But as of right now, I didn't have time for that still. So that's obviously going to be fine. There are still lots of bits and pieces here and there that do not have any foliage at this point. But we will get there. We will get there. It's actually quite interesting to see that we are already halfway of filling up the whole island at this point. Like, especially because of this habitat or this building being so big, and also like the Saiga and the Scimitar horned Oryx and the Dama Gazelle habitat being quite big. And I also, like, someone actually asked, like, I think it was under the last video, being like, are you actually going to make the island bigger so you can add more animals to it? And to be completely honest with you guys, I initially planned this series to be only 10 episodes long, and I think we are already at episode 12. Like, the island turned out to be a lot bigger than I thought. So we are going to fill it up with some more animals, but the plan is definitely not to add more terrain to the island. In fact, I think if I really feel like, yeah, this should be it, this should be the last animal, and we still have like a few small open bits left, we're just going to fill it up with some tropical foliage. I think the chances are a lot more likely that we will be filling up areas with some tropical foliage instead of me adding more terrain to it. But that is also due to the fact that it's quite a struggle removing and adding terrain into this tropical diorama. So yeah, everyone that is using this map, I would definitely advise to not touch the water unless you are using the free build mod, because without the free build mod, it's simply just barely doable doing that. Now, I do have to say, you see on the outside these fountains, and that has been the idea ever since day one that we started building the tropical house. I wanted to have some kind of fountain here and then have like an animal, which was initially the gharial, to swim around it. And I was playing with the fountains, and I don't know, they just don't feel super realistic to me, or they are too white or too bright. I can't really wrap my hands or my finger, how you said it, I can't really wrap my finger around it, what it is exactly what I do not like about these fountains. But yeah, there was just something that really turned me off. So in the end, I decided to delete the fountains and just go for a simple rock formation in the middle where the Asian small-clawed otter, and who knows, also the Malaysian tapir. But I'm not really sure. The more I talk about it and think about it, the more I feel like that maybe the Malaysian tapir should not be going to this outside area, and we should only have the Asian small-clawed otters swimming around here at the outside. So yeah, that is the reason at least why I did remove the fountains at some point. Even though I definitely do like the idea, I just didn't find it very good looking for some reason. Now, something that I was also playing around with, like, I added this chain link fence around this whole water body, even though it's not really functioning anymore, because later on I decided to add some plastic pieces around it and such. But I kept in the chain link fences because I don't know, it just looked well. And then later I decided to also use these plants that we got. I think it was with the tropical pack, right? With the brown-throated sloth. I remember that was the first time I was using them, but that was the tropical pack, was it? Yeah, I think so. But those plants that you can put on the wall, they just look so nice on the edge, like not everywhere, but I don't know, I started to add these plants on the edges, and the more I added them, the more I started to love them, together with like these other green plants. I think they're from the South America pack or something. Yeah, I am a little bit still missing out on smaller plants, so I had a little bit of a struggle of what kind of foliage I wanted to add around this area, especially like that smaller edge around the water body. But in the end, I'm really happy with how this whole area has turned out, even though you can really tell that I specifically selected a lot of the foliage also due to the round shape roof thing that is going in an angle, so it was quite hard to make sure that everything was fitting nicely. But yeah, in the end, I'm definitely super happy with the end result with all the tropical foliage around it. And I think it just looks super nice together with like that white, big, modern building. I think the contrast is just looking so amazing, and it blends in super nicely onto the whole area here. So yeah, I'm definitely super excited to continue working on this habitat also on the inside once we get there. But for now, as I said, only half of the habitat is finished, so let's just go and check out the Asian small-clawed otter and how they are enjoying at least their outdoor habitat in this case. Now I was going absolutely insane from all the notifications. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is our new baby boy. This is Butter, and he's probably not going to be as cute as our little checkers, but hopefully you are going to have a great time at our zoo, Butter. And we still have to wait for the other baby horse to be born, but that is going to be yeah, in a few years. But yeah, we have a little Butter in here. I wanted to say Butters all the time, but no. The name suggestion I got was Butters. So now let's go right over here to oh yes, oh that's right. Before we do that, we have some Saigas now being pregnant, but we can check that right over here real quick. Yes, we have 2 Saigas now being pregnant, so we definitely need some name suggestions for that. But we also have some upcoming babies in here for the Dama Gazelle. I was like, wait, what was this again? And for the Scimitar horned Oryx. You see, all of them are pregnant right now, which is going to be amazing. So in the next episode, we are going to see some babies of these incredibly beautiful and special animals. So that is super exciting. Right, okay, let's go right over here. There's still a lot that is not finished. You guys know that, okay? So I need to fill this up still right over here. But if we go up here, this is pretty much the entrance of the tropical house. Now, you may have seen in the speed build that I had some letters here, which I duplicated from the other entrance, but I'm not really sure if I will add the lamps. Oh, look who we have here! This right over here is Gabriel, which is now the educator that is going to teach our guests about the Asian small-clawed otter in our zoo. You don't really look super happy, but there's no one standing here, so I actually feel a little bit sad for you, Gabriel. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, in case you're wondering, I did put it down in here as I had the free built mod still installed. But man, just look at this. I don't know. I was staring at this view myself for a while, and I was like, wow, this is looking so cool. I'm not really sure what it is. So this is the water area, as I said. I love the plants here. That just looks so nice. Now, I don't really see the Asian small-clawed otter right over here, so I guess they are inside. But let me just show here. So yeah, they are not yet connected. I just really have no idea how I am going to do that just yet. I did want to create this with like this little archway to make it a little bit more interesting in here. That works super well if you ask me. Just some plants to cover the floorings and some roots and stuff. Definitely works super well. Not really sure where the Asian small-clawed otters are. Like I have a feeder right over here, but there's also a feeding plate. Maybe that one is filled. So maybe that is why they are there on the outside. I have my doubts still to like close this off right over here, but I don't know. I think we should keep it like this. I think there are so many cool viewings here around this whole habitat. I really do like it. There you go, Gabriel. There are some new, some guests finally waiting for you, but don't be grumpy, okay? Don't be grumpy. These guests are super excited for your time. Oh my gosh, I think we need to train Gabriel or something. I'm not really sure. Okay, canceling the training, no. Okay, so next time you go and visit a staff room, hopefully you're going to do a better job. Oh look, there they are. Oh, they're both there. There's one swimming around. Hi. So, okay, who do we have? We have Ting right over here. And Jeffrey. Thank you all so much for all the name suggestions. I'm not really sure why you're walking here. What is going on? Why are you doing that? That was silly. But yeah, so Jeffrey and Ting are able to get up here, play with this little sprinkler. This is also a little reminder that I actually wanted to have a fun. Oh look, Gabrielle is a lot more happy already. But yeah, I thought the sprinkler would be a nice little touch still to have here in the middle. And the guests, yeah, can see the Asian small-clawed otter. They sort of, I don't want you to do that. I don't like that. But okay, it is what it is. So let's go on the inside just to show you guys what is not finished just yet. I did close this off, so we're going to have a lot of tropical plants and stuff right over here. So the water is connected all the way to here so they can swim through here. But yeah, we still need to decorate this all. I close this off to make sure that they're not able to escape. And there's a little feeding plate here. So yeah, the reason why I have Freebolt mod installed is due to the fact that I just was not able to add this gate here, whatever I tried. Like, I really tried to avoid doing things on the channel being like, oh yeah, that's only possible with mods, but like hiding those things I don't really mind. But this was like, oh, I just really want to have the gate here, and there I got so many errors. I wasn't able to do that, so that is why I did install Freebuilt mod. We're going to hide a lot of the staff buildings here, like we did turn off the negative impact in this map, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're just going to hide it all. And the staff is able to walk here. Is that our new staff? Yes, there it is. This is our new staff, Finn. And Finn is going to take care of the Asian otters for now. But also, obviously, the Malaysian tapirs once we are going to add them in here. So yeah, Finn and Gabriel, welcome to our staff team. I really do hope you guys will enjoy working at our Eco Island Park. And if you want any staff member to be named after you, definitely go and make sure to share your first name in the comments down below. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought you were just wiggling your tail, but you were just preparing to poop. Right. Anyways, I do really hope you guys did enjoy this episode, even though it is a little bit different than normally. Do let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And yeah, I just really do hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys!